What's up, everybody? It's D Brown Shanhan here, and today we got a very special episode of Sports Science. Now, every episode I've done so far has been on an NBA player, but not today. Today, we are doing none other than LaVar Ball, the founder of the Big Baller brand and the father of the Ball brothers. So without any further ado, let's get into it. LaVar Ball, the founder of the Big Baller brand and the greatest athlete the world has ever known. Father of the Ball brothers of Chino Hills, LaVar Ball is one of the best to ever do it. And if you're wondering exactly what it is, that's exactly what you'll find out in this video. As a high school athlete, LaVar played basketball and football. Standing at 6'6", he played quarterback, and his former high school coach says he was a really good quarterback, which is probably where LaMelo gets his full court touchdown pass from. Following high school, LaVar went to play for a JUCO, West Los Angeles College, where in his first game he scored 33 points and grabbed 18 boards. He shortly transferred to Washington State. This is where his infamous stat line of 2 points per game comes from. What the scientists at the Shanhan Labs believed to have happened was that the coaching staff had never seen such a talent level before, and they didn't know how to properly use him. They couldn't, they couldn't put him out there on the court and let him produce. They had him in the wrong positions. They wouldn't let LaVar be great, is what the scientists are saying. So this resulted in a severe stat drop, which is the only reason why his stats were the way they were. Come on now, we talking about LaVar Ball here, the GOAT. All right, don't forget about his basketball career, because we're going to be coming back to that. But we're going to get on to his football. Because of his 6'6", 270-pound frame, LaVar decided his talents would better be suited in football. He started his pro career on the New York Jets practice squad in 1994 as a tight end. Teammate Michael Titley said, at the time he could run like a deer, confirming LaVar's insane athleticism. We came to the conclusion that in the Shanhan Labs that if LaVar really ran that fast, then his sprint speed was most certainly faster than how fast he runs his mouth about his sprint speed, which is certainly an impressive feat. One of the things that make us love LaVar Ball is his brash confidence, or if you hate him, that's the reason you hate him. We gathered data on all of LaVar's public appearances and public statements, and we ran the numbers, and we found out something that no one will believe is possible. Since the emergence of the Ball brothers in 2016, LaVar Ball has talked more trash publicly than Kevin Garnett has talked his entire NBA career, including everything that he says on his TV segment Area 21. This proves that some of the greatest trash talkers that the NBA has to offer, such as Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, Reggie Miller, they all don't measure up when it comes to trash talking compared to LaVar Ball. And think about it, have you ever seen somebody out Stephen A on First Take? Well, LaVar did it.
You gonna beat Michael Jordan? You taking one-on-one? Really?
Michael Jordan?
Really? I'm just saying, you would take Michael Jordan one-on-one.
Like I told you,
you know better than that.
No, you know better than Chicago.
And not to mention his dominating performance versus Marcellus Wiley on Sports Nation. I know this is what happened.
Look at I'm done. Let's go.
But this is what I saw. One of the most controversial things that LaVar has said was that in his prime, he would have killed Michael Jordan one-on-one. Now let's take a look at this from a scientific standpoint, shall we? LaVar Ball was 6'6", 270 pounds, averaged 2.2 points per game, 1 assist, and 3 rebounds. But we know that the reason his stats suffered was because of the coaching staff, right? Michael Jordan, 6-time NBA champion, 6 times NBA Finals MVP, 5-time NBA MVP, 14-time All-Star, 3-time All-Star Game MVP, 1-time Defensive Player of the Year,
2 hours later,
and 10-time scoring champion. On paper, it seems that Michael Jordan has the edge when it comes to accolades, right? But we aren't taking into account one thing, and that one thing is something that LaVar Ball said that gives him the edge over Jordan in a one-on-one.
Hey man, Michael Jordan too light in the tail. Jordan too light in the tail.
For those of you who are not aware of this saying, to be too light in the tail simply means that you aren't big enough, aren't strong enough, or tough enough to guard me. So, advantage, LaVar Ball. And everything I've said here today is factual and is proven, and it has been proven by science. And you cannot argue with anything that I said because science. So if you enjoyed this video, which I hope you did, make sure you leave a like. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and do so now. because I do a new sports science almost once a week. I try to every now and again, I forget, you know, but I try to get one out every week. So as always, I'm D Brown Shenhan, and I'm up out of here.